Greetings and salutations, and welcome to the Brahma Bulletin. Thank you all so much for watching. I greatly appreciate you one and all. And now, this week's stories. The first round of dispersal drafting is complete. UFL releases initial rosters for all 8 teams after dispersal draft. The United Football League announced the results of the first phase of its player dispersal process. Each remaining XFL conference and USFL conference team protected 42 foundational players from its 2023 roster. Each team was then allowed to select up to 20 players from the rosters of teams within their previous league that will not be moving forward in 2024. Players not protected or selected in the initial process will be placed in a pool of players who will be available for all UFL teams to choose from, regardless of previous league, in another round of player dispersal on January 15th. Free agency for players who were not selected or did not play in the USFL or XFL in 2023 will continue on January 16th. Training camp, which begins for the UFL on February 24th in Arlington, will see all 8 league teams bring 75 players to camp before rosters are pared down to 50. We have some new herd members. A look at the San Antonio Brahmas 2024 UFL roster following Friday's dispersal draft. The United Football League San Antonio Brahmas added 20 new players to the 2024 football roster on Friday, thanks to a dispersal draft of both the XFL and the USFL leagues. On Friday, the team added 18 players formerly of the XFL's Houston Roughnecks, as the Houston team was the single overlapping market between both leagues. A notable name on the list is Cade Warner, a wide receiver out of Kansas State who was the son of Kurt Warner, the former 2-time NFL MVP and former Super Bowl MVP quarterback. The team brings back leading passer Jack Cohn, who had 1,471 passing yards, and also includes names such as defensive back Micah Smith and running back Marcus Cooper from the University of the Incarnate Word, and linebacker Trevor Hermanson and defensive back Corey Mayfield from UTSA. Is our former head bull getting another gig? Texas Southern reportedly interested in Super Bowl champ Hines as next coach. While it has been established that the TSU board has been intrigued by the possibility of pursuing ex-Houston Texans wide receiver Andre Johnson instead of McNair and other candidates, the school has also reached out to former Pittsburgh Steelers wide receiver Hines Ward, according to Dave Campbell's Texas Football. Ward had been one of 7 new head coaches in the XFL with the San Antonio Brahmas in 2021. He spent just one season leading the Brahmas, and the team finished with a 3-7 record. Staying in the same bullpen. Alamodome to pursue multi-year lease with UFL Brahmas. The city of San Antonio expects to finalize a multi-year agreement with the United Football League that will extend the San Antonio Brahmas stay in the Alamodome. The Brahmas are already working on a plan to utilize more of the downtown stadium's assets than it did in 2023 during the team's lone season in the XFL, a move expected to generate additional revenue for the new league. Steven Zito, Assistant Director of San Antonio's Convention and Sports Facilities Department that oversees the Alamodome, says lawyers are working to finalize a lease with the UFL that would include 2 option years remaining on the XFL's initial agreement with the stadium. That could lead to a longer-term deal. We will evaluate after the second year and see how we do, Zito said. The Brahmas only utilized the Alamodome's lower bowl in 2023. The team plans to market some of the stadium's club-level seats and suites for its inaugural UFL season and has begun marketing season ticket memberships in a new Lone Star Club that will feature an all-inclusive food option. We have seen an increasing appetite for all-inclusive and more premium products, said Jason Gonella, Senior Vice President of Ticket Sales for the UFL, who added that the response has been tremendous. Zito says discussions are ongoing regarding other fan engagement areas, including a field level club and tailgating options. They're coming in with a different approach, more willing now to think outside the box. They've got some new talent that is allowing them to do that, Zito said. I think they're absolutely moving in the right direction. And that's it for this episode. If you found this episode to be entertaining and informative, please let me know by hitting that like button down below. Also, please consider subscribing to this channel if you haven't done so already to keep up to date on all things San Antonio Brahmas. Also, while you're at it, please visit alternativenetwork.com to check out all of the contributors we have on this great network. Well, I think it's time for this Brahma to be put out to pasture, at least until the next episode. Until then, San Antonio, horns forward.